Hi, everybody. In the curriculum office, we're working this spring on a really large technology planning process. And we've started that process with a short survey that we put out last week. And I just wanted to offer some context, answer some questions and some thoughts about our next steps forward and what we hope to accomplish with this. Why are we doing a technology plan right now?
When we talk about technology, we often think about screens, but we're talking about technology in many different forms. The technology that students use to learn, that teachers use to teach, and also the technology that we use as an organization to do the work that we have to do for both teachers and students, and also for our community. Our strategic framework imagines technology that really brings us to a more personalized educational approach. That may be a little bit different, or it might have some similarities to the ways that we've gotten used to using technology in our classrooms and in our organizations. We have to tease all of that out in the planning process ahead.
Another key reason is that every 3 years, schools in New York are required by law to file an updated technology plan with the state. Many schools take that as an opportunity to really rethink and recalibrate on how student technology use matches their strategic priorities, and we find ourselves in that fortunate moment where we can bring all of those ideas together. What does the district believe about technology? It's hard for a district to have a single belief about technology in a community, in a world, in a time in which technology is challenging all of us to understand what it's about. One way that we have to look at it is that the state of New York requires us to teach technology skills to our students. We're legally obligated to do that. Another factor in our thinking is that, especially as technologies like artificial intelligence advance so rapidly, we have to put our students in a position where they can be successful both as individuals and as contributors to collective success in their communities. What we know in education is that when students are engaged in their work, when they're passionate about their work, whether it's with technology that's hands-on, like in our architecture lab, or it's technology in a computer lab, or it's hands-on technology like 3D printers and other kinds of machinery like that, we know that when they're engaged, when they're interested, it doesn't matter what medium they're using. And we know that technology use is going to play a role in that.
However, when I talk with our students of all ages, I hear them expressing concerns about the amount of time they spend on screens and the amount of time they spend on recreational technology. They can feel themselves procrastinating. They can feel themselves becoming less skilled. Their concerns and the concerns of all of the members of our community deserve attention in this process.
What is the district's planning process? As I mentioned earlier, we have put out a survey to our community and our staff to get a sense of how everybody feels technology might or might not contribute to our efforts to realize New York State's Portrait of a Graduate goals through our strategic priorities of personalization, mentorship, and expertise. So as you take that survey, you'll see questions that are asking you to expand on your answers or offer new thoughts that our questions were too limited to capture. We're also talking with students to get their voice and actually asking students to talk to their peers to help us discover how they're seeing and feeling about technology use. After the survey, we'll be taking all of those results, sharing some information with the community, and we'll start to have some different events for people to join us in conversation. That will all give us enough to file our information and our plan to the state to meet our deadline. However, we know that our conversation is going to have to go beyond that to get at the kinds of technology use that we really want to see in our schools. Finally, how can people get involved? As with most of our planning conversations, we need a lot of participation. The easiest way to let us know that you're interested is to complete the survey, and at the end of it, click on the link that is available to sign up and let us know not only that you're interested, but how you'd like to be involved. And you'll have a couple of different options there. You can attend meetings with us. You can also be available just to review some draft material that we develop, which we'll ship out to you when it's ready to hear your feedback. I'm also always interested in hearing everybody's thoughts. Feel free to email me anything that you want to share about youth technology use, thoughts about how we ought to be thinking about technology use in schools over the next several years. and most importantly, how we can best engage all of the voices we need to engage. Now is the time for us to come together and really iron out how we use technology to help our students become the best people they can be, the people they want to be.